o ka traditional atena na obiya so ye bosomsom na so Bible ni Quran ne de e da parliament ho ye fa e di sare but boni no mudi wachire nti me ka traditional me ka tradition say tradition will bring sanity into the state. Tradition will bring awareness into the state. Tradition will bring sanity in our governments. Because so young one near yebema odi nogopo shrine ana togo ajiman, you swear with them that as you are coming, the money given to you to develop voter region, you will use that money to develop. If by any chance you smuggle or embezzle some, may these deities kill you and all your descendants. I don't need a friend to say what swear. This didn't swear no, this swear no. There is no power in those books. And I can say it with authority. So you all have an evidence that there is no power in the Bible and Quran using to swear in parliament and even using by our governments. It's not working. If it is working, there will not be any embezzlement. If it is working, there will not be financial loss to the state. If it is working, 60 million will not run away from the Bank of Ghana. If it is working and somebody swear, we will not find $1 million in somebody's bed. It's not working. Tradition brings sanity to an environment. If we are able to practice our traditions, the spirits of Ghana will rise up and defend the nation. And to my papa na musi guadake muada biya musi obefefra no. Nana no betumi amana fefra amana yi.
Ago. Me chat you bia Ancient Wisdom TV, and then so ya sababi I questions now whatever my last time no yi bia no, and then so yes abeto aso na, and then so ya sama another very interesting topic. It's mesere and then so beto obo ase na wanyamre na wetie. And then say ne ya papa eje ya brefo na ahwehwe nkomo yi nti mesere se obenya botre na wanya to wase na wetie no na nsembisa bia wo ho no obetimi na to comment section na say da foforo ya besa ni hia no e besa bisa na wanya ho waye papa ye chiao
Joso
ya besa se obecha ya hwefo no no. And then so
yo mediani Agya Yaw Abrefo masa share habio Ancient Wisdom TV ewo YouTube no so we want to know, we don't want to believe. Me de enchia ema ye nananom mpanimfo a ombebo sa kwan to ho a ene me soma fa so bia me de kyerɛkyerɛ wo me de ani die ema asom mpanimfo ene ahonhom mpanimfo a ombedi kan nyina all the masters Krishna Bahai Buddha Konfanachi and the rest omunyina ede ani die ma omo ede ani die ma tiasefo nso omo hye kutupa ema asa na ema we nsutimi koso me papa gajoga ai kwabana gensu echiawo ai me papa watete me nso so ono so papa kwadamsen ono kwakudamsen ono so no ba bi owo bia nanom ne mpanimfo mfa ne kransie nim se metenase a no wo me nkyɛn medamu nyina ase me kyerɛ se wo hwɛ me no wa subscribe ye de to ho a na video na ba na so do comment aba se ne ebinom de aba yi a yi anu yi ne yi wudi aso ano medamu nyina ase monko so anhwɛ Ancient Wisdom TV na ade papa ewo ho
yo Agya da ase ene de you waste time cry. You go straight to the questions. Now you anu ane yako. Not interesting. Once so question na, who share so no. Na odo dia to one on the front side shia ne chunko. Agya, me did say slavery no. What be one na slavery no. Slavery, religion, and spirituality no. Ekwan bia so no ebo ebrana.
To say slavery and quarto. Any religion.
Any religion. Any spirituality. Does it work?
And for spirituality and kobo religion is slavery when the end was here. Religion is the same as slavery.
Religion is the same as
religion is the same as slavery. Religion is the same as slavery. Religion and one is slavery. Oh yes, religion is the same as slavery. And even now, slavery that so called so. And the other crown is slavery. Slavery, bibi to say, who she will be so, who to me a will be so, who did nipana so, who did nipana ya wakua, ni obeka and nipana ye, and nipano and to me deep without you, and nipano on to me not without you. Baby obeda, baby obedi, baby obenya sumdi, ni na ya wa. Woman asumdue and wonya sumdue. Woman asumdue wonya sumdue. This is what we call the total slavery. Total slavery. Religion is slavery to the extent say nya yatwera mawo na wudi so. Manansem bia wanti bida na yatwero se di so. Wani so a obi di nyankopon obehyew ewugem. Nienti a religion ya partial slavery ne say eno de wunya kwan eye de ope if it's also what opa man. But when you are mentally deranged, you are mentally captured by religion, you become a slave to that religion. Because obi be say wasem bia nya obeka ne say mesom ye nye ne sa. Mesom entisa either good or bad, wosom entisa. That path many pano chira no kra no enka a good path for you. But enam say with this religion you become a slave to that religion, and you become a slave consciously to that religion into no would mean for that right path no so even though that could have been the correct way. It is because religion and slavery are one, only that this is partial and this is total. So partial and total, when we have a partial eclipse and total eclipse, all are called eclipse.
Does it mean say spirituality and religion
through spirituality, through religion that we get to spirituality. Why? Because religion is a formation of something like organization, a co and our journey. Ekuonumu ena se we are consciously awake who betumi afa edi ewura sunsumsemu. Nti always I say religion is a walking wheel to spirituality. But without religion, our forefathers were also into spirituality because that was their life then. But I'm speaking to the advantage of the present people, which has been brainwashed to get into religion, that there is a chance for them through religion that they can come into spirituality. You can take spirituality into religion, but you cannot take religion to spirituality. Em sebrofo ya doso. Na de me kan say, ubetimi di sunsum sem akwa Sunday mama na yiye. But untimi fa sole em sunsum sem mo. If it's a solid jana baby, and a sunsum sem jana baby, and na masolimu and na masunsum peja. De mom se wan hwe ye na se we statica. Ana se ujina fa ko e market time. Aje osofo asem wadi, aje tworo na asem wadi se yemfa bi nka ho na yemyi bi mfiri mu a. Hwe se yekasa tworo no yemfa bi nka ho a. It was the time of John when he was in the island of Patmos. Revelation na otro ye no was yemfa bi nka ho yenyi bi mfiri na nye Bible no, because there's a lot of things happening outside the Bible. There's a lot of things happening on this planet which is not written in the Bible. And na je amama spake no. Because fufu nim apesi nim kanya nim ana rose rice nim ne womu ya tiase nam. So because rose rice is not in the Bible, we should not use rose rice. cruiser ship enim tetene dia friend bonto e dia yi de apia say and the cruiser ship no any Bible munti it doesn't mean so you cannot ask me say ye mfa bi ka ho nyi bi mfiri ye timi bi ka ho nyanya no so ye firi a bit to say what God cannot do does not exist. Example no back on what God cannot do does not exist. And you know correct, there are so many things that exist that God cannot do.
God cannot do.
It is existing, but God cannot do. When you are dear or nyame won ware.
So that's what God cannot do.
Krono tia sinsi bro nyame won mo krono.
Send the money on a light.
So you are telling me what God cannot do does not exist, but these things are existing, but God cannot do. It sounds complex to you. That is the wisdom. What am I saying? It's religion and slavery. Religion is the disguised part of slavery. It's slavery in disguise.
Has slavery been stopped in, especially Africa?
Slavery. Slavery still exists, but slavery exists voluntarily.
One open out.
Yes, slavery exists, but we have a voluntary slavery. A voluntary slavery is when a country declares its boundaries that I need 5,000, 10,000 workers from Africa. Once Africa will be running into that slavery, it is a voluntary slavery, because you are not working for them in the olden days when they work on the cotton field. But they have created avenues which they don't have workers to work for them. If it is not voluntary slavery, the work that the British people will not do, the black people are doing it. And now the British people are turning that they don't have a job because black people has dominated all their jobs. Is it not voluntary slavery? Yes.
Baby, I want and Buana said, which means so for.
And Mika said, now if there is a ship here on a dock at a Tema port telling Africans, all Ghanaians, anybody who want to go to US to go and board it. Majority will go. Majority will go, put them into put themselves into slavery. Either if they go to America and work on the streets without job, they like it than to be in Ghana. Because we have not been able to move from the zero that we were to any meaningful place that will attract the youth to stay and maintain their dignity in their homeland. Whilst people are moving to find a greener pastures, it is because they are not comfortable in their homes. Masa, so all them even though it is your home, it will be better for you to sleep under this than to live in that room. And I be cannot say, who would them and can and why real and I don't know. A better so than so better them. Even though it is your comfortable room, you will run away because of those ants. You will find comfortability under a tree than to be in your room. That is the way of Africans now. Either they travel, they don't get job, they sleep outside, and they can get what they eat. They like it more than staying in their motherland.
Can you say religion is a part of what all kinds say a man for empese betna yes, I go back to slavery. No, does religion has any connection to that?
Oh, but religion has portrayed to us say everything white is good. Everything white is good. Sana religion no catch the war. Yes, sister, wo kwa sorry. Akwa jinshira. na wo hia broni a san wo hia unyame anya sa na mo ka kire wo hia broni a sai wo hia unyame. It is this kind of religion no adulterate our mind. You indoctrinate the people. Ama you follow their ideas. Say even Yankopon no kra na ye wo no oye broni efu omo kire ho na aba. We have been indoctrinated. We have been brainwashed to the extent that we have forgotten our identity. Enti identity na ade bia eye no efiri ho no. Eye no kra nso sa me ba wiase mi. Me ba wiase mu no. Ade bia wo ga na ha no efiri abrofo yi ho. Na no obi busa asa identity na yesi ye Africans are use embrofo na de. Ye be use. But we should maintain our identity. Because if we are seeing it, a tenny, nebra no. Maybe geography, some kind of geography, we call something circumnavigation. It means that you can go around the world and come back to the starting point, which is called the circumnavigation. Now we are in the place of circumnavigation. We have come back to the starting point in which we should better ourselves. But religion no omujade man no obroni ni kono eno se me nyam wa chiri na mo meja asem no dia mamo dia me de be deceive mo no me de mo amon krofo bi be sisia no, and they will continue to deceive you because I told you say you should hold on to the faith. Nya wo gira ho no won hwe ni ye na wa ante anhwe. So stand in the faith that we have given to you in the Christ Jesus so that you will not fall. Obonsam no bobom se jata no opo obi amene no gina gidie ni mo enti they indoctrinated some special clergy people to look their back for them so that they will continue the slavery in disguise. And this is the slavery they are continuing now. And ye nay ena Christopher ni bia hunu nyansa omuso tibi gi asole sika bi di yom hu yi a enka asole sika bi e beji bi e sa de koma slave master wo ba wi asesa bi wunyini dia so you know if you look at now about district from district na kwa yi from na kwa national from national to international
yeah come on
we were still serving the slave master actually now we jade ba ye no aren't we still in religious slavery? Except say nipa ni be bie kakra Africa fo ye ni be bie kakra enu hu say the assembled slave master di jaye no wo so betimi afa ho adidi. Then came these charismatic churches called the one-man churches. Their church is always in a briefcase. When they travel with the briefcase, the church is closed. There is no power flowing. So they begin to eat from the words of the slave master. Was share. Nyame on kokron no afa chire ho. No kope tumi bia. Ye de ye se eyabon samsam no. Na o the slave master na sam na keta so. So there will be ancestors' power in disguise, the deities in disguise, to continue the slave master's way of extorting money from us. So we are still in slavery unless you have emancipated yourself from mental slavery.
What kind of say? Does it mean say young Africans no obia enko back to tradition? And I'm about tradition no. Is tradition not a religion? It's a traditional religion.
Tradition is no. The entire say what three religions say. So what come Pentecost the traditional and we have Islamic and then what the Orthodox and yes
Christian religion.
Christian religion. Fine. So o can the religion so no can ye tradition no for religion so one who say some but here the other some. Our tradition is a way of life. But religion is awesome, is worship. You have a deity to worship, the deity of Christ. You have the deity of Allah to worship. His headquarters is in Mecca. And you have a deity called Jesus. His headquarters is in Israel.
Ijana say traditional for no so deity almost.
And no man because we have deity worship and we have the traditional way of living. That deity worship it depends on you. Your individualistic affair. It's not collective. What did you say no? Ahonini som no eye ankure. Nemu nanano kwanso no. Broad way, it is for everybody to pass through that path because you are from that path. But a whole from the individualistic affair will be our pair. And then she say use mobile phone. But when it becomes a necessity, you have a phone. But what me classify who say me per iPhone? Obisi me per Pro Max 13. Obisi D6, but all in the end of the day, all is phone. That one is individualistic affair. Tinanana no som no ayese ade bia eda ho no aye kwan ya brabo enya som me som obi a wa ha aye kwan ya me nam so ekwan ya me nananam boye no na me nam so enti se wo ba idol worship aye friend ahoni ni som no dia individualistic is not part of our ancestral our lineage. Your apostle and you fear beyond the Jinayawam, if you are Jinayawam and animal and the pet individualistic, I will see a penny in the pet and will go fire yourself with both fear and who buying. It is what confirmed by the fear. I was so be or also be at this hammer and so. And then I went in swat. Now I say fear no, if it's a sort of fact. Oh, what fear? No one idea many be and come dinner or Shasia Yo Niama. Would be fa kwa ewa bra wo mena biane ni.
Ejamebo. Na ye kind of sound so sa way of life no. Before some follow up question what I'm saying is sa way of life na no on living no. Any religion na e baye no. Religion na e baye no. Ambeboa in any way na. Or maybe a boy in a way, but if I'm boy entirely, and I say I'm a boy cry.
I'm wakra. Religion came with language. Religion came with formal education. Religion itself came with formal education, and religion comes with its own word language. Now, when the language of a person is changed, his identity is changed. The day religion be why because yen na na talk that no religion be kire say memfo bi yire memmokro no memiewu but we ye nyema nyina ne na no practice but they came to change our backbone, our language, our spirituality, where we were closer to nature, where we were born to nature. Gone are the days when we all meet in a family and eat from one bowl. They came to disintegrate us. They came to put our heads together to make it hit ourselves. They came to tell us that if you eat with your brother, he will transfer disease to you. So we begin to hit each other. We don't eat together anymore. We have 10 children, you share food, you have to give everybody his own. But unity, you cannot penetrate through them. But religion came to disintegrate us. Religion came with its formal education, and religion came with its own language. When the backbone of the language of a country is broken, the spirituality is broken, because language carries weight, which is your mother tongue. Now somebody is shutting you up not to use your language, but to be American. See, they are to tell me.
They are say fitting club. Na e just but me bow. Obi bisa question bi na me dey ato no ma.
Ntio.
O say ye ka say religion no ambe boa kra na ono beti mama eniema mienu bia na
religion be sesa no.
Sesa na in the way no eboa
kakra.
One say e man a ye won foforo a before I do adolescent na e the northern part no na ye mo FGM during first no eno no enei edini ho biem ana ye so na ye san so say ohini bi wu a e was say bia mmayu a mo ye mabnu ana say mmayu a young ones na mbema mratewa mo ho ye den o mo ye bunu no na ye ku bi mo e de si ohene no eno so eni wo biem nti ya bisa say anka first no ye gu so e to asa nyema we ya so be si ne a nyema bi say no mimi hu ne say enye because I didn't know.
Oh, me ba nipa no busa sa question no na dwene mo abie but abie but ofom
eja yina no
ni nti a meyi nani ano ama na te ase ne say sa female mutilation no enye religion ene be yi free ho enye religion ene be yi free ho
okay
ena de obaako na aka no so ye dey ahemfo na ye kum nipa no enye religion ene be yi free ho religion kura de awudie baaye religion ene kum nipa. The so-called missionaries, they were killing people for them to accept their religion. So don't tell me they came to abolish killing. If they abolish killing and Kunyankopon and Kasana say kum ni bakra la show. Why are you telling me say on abolish killing? We abolish this killing just because tradition was growing. Tradition is not static. Tradition evolves. That's the spirituality. Spirituality always evolve.
Inti imena na first no de Emmanuel ye say omu dipo ne sanya mano. Se say ne eba from kofo ni nti. Seka still na religion amampo na ke ye toto so be si ne a anka se ne tie na sa na ke be ya na.
Sa dipo no class say omu da so ye they go back. Some places they do it.
They do it but you say majority ne nko.
Na maka say religion of friend said tradition you know is subject to change. But religion does not change.
Okay. Religion does not change.
Religion does not change. Religion change. The laws never no. But the tradition changes according to time, space. So what you say? Tradition is a way of life. So you act according to the situation you find yourself in the present moment. That is why spirituality, we said, act in the present moment. The present moment in which you are is your bona fide property. Tomorrow, you don't know. Yesterday, you cannot dwell in the past, but you dwell today. So when it was raining yesterday, it is shining today. So the attire that you wear yesterday, you cannot wear it today. That is how tradition is. So the church has not come to do away all these things. It was done by human consciousness. As times goes on and as tradition grows, we begin to abolish certain things by ourselves, not by any book.
Okay, so how was it possible, say, your tradition, how were they able, if we knew what we had, to say na yeti hai, a bear then say wono obi beba has say or be kind book be said book bidi pen so we dream.
Yes.
It's eba ne say no mo buy no ombetimi be convince o mo so mo gide ma ene abenya hini wo
nti ame ene wuntimi convince me said there's wuntimi fa any material thing and me convince me. But our forefathers were convinced with material things. Most of them, because they've not seen it. It didn't say tradition grow. Into tradition you grow. No. I have seen many things ahead of me in this world. Into bra mabe family nana no tradition. No. Be bien who abet me dia be entice me. What me can chem say Agya Yaw. Mama ma elu play. Ne jai dia wo ye no. But ye nananom, omo the common ahwehwe. Ebetimi dada ye nananom. Agya ade firi wo nsem. Adentia. Ye nananom behwe nanimu agi sokohwe nsuom. Unless he goes to the riverside or he puts water in a pan before you can see your reflection of you. So it became easy for them to use that material. Secondly, we were betrayed by our own people. Okay. We were selected, you know, and because of persemin kuminya, because of greed. And now when the chiwa dianso keka and pennyfoni be my emunya kwan. Because of adamudie bia ye dia dey abre wo mo. Because na uwo ayi aboa wo ma ne twa wasene. Ena kwasi broni di ade bi aba wo se ye frɛ ntoma. Why demonstration for you? Wonante from here to Cape Coast no akoto nkyene. Na kwasi broni bre wo bicycle say no do be kontam. Nti jawo nnam na achi na bra beje. All these things contributed for them to drain us from our spirituality because of greed and the things that we don't have. But as tradition goes on and as we are evolving, there is nothing that you can bring to Agya Yaw to entice me today to forget my ancestors.
Nti Agya, does it mean say ya na no omo value niema na omo na omo tradition omo value ana? How much mo bitim be dada omo sa?
Omo value pa. Enti da bia me ne mo kasa me say ye wo sunsumsam ene ye wo suban. Ye wo sunsumsam ene ye den ye wo suban. O valo du sunsum ni ade a wo ye no. But suban ne de ye different. Ahopani ahonya ne ye different from sunsum no. After sunsum no woman chair na de na me de hwehwe ade we na me ye se me de hwehwe wo ma bre me bia okay. Don't worry. Musi nyame no oba no e good. On de onye sei. Okay. Yemfa ye nipa honim. And ye individualistic affairs. That doesn't mean say omo valo omo sunsum no. Ana honhom no so a wode omo ye adwuma no. Se wo wan kanya ho omo kanya omo. Because they are there to perform their duties. If their services is not needed, they will not force you. You are a human being, they can clear you from the land, but they are spirits, they cannot be cleared from the land. If they are protecting your interest and you don't want your interest to be protected, they will leave you.
So they left?
Yes. If you say binimu ma binimu de binimu chiwade ka wo. If you say yes, so ukonya bo aka sese be wayi mframa yen wachinye. Nipa na obe wo na wo pe bibia die no. Wahini no wo eyi friend say Beni. Sa wahini agokoli or something no. Enye ono ane subjects dem ye chi no. The man was so powerful. Ono ane subjects dem ye chi no. Eye greed. Pasami nkubinya. Eno omde ne kakra me ade ball na nanom fom. Nyese no mani nyi de omo ho. But when the majority rise against you, and you also deny the spirits behind you, they will also deny you. Because they cannot be killed, but you can be killed. I want to protect you so that you can be killed. Say, get away. I don't need your protection. You go away. That doesn't mean that the spirits are not there. The deities are not there. The rivers are not there. The mountains are not there. They did this to us under their watch because we neglected them.
So is it a form of punishment?
You can call it whatever you want to call it. Why not punishment? Now we want to go to them. Look at how many people. Now people are rushing to share Buruku. People cannot climb, but they are climbing. Now it has come to the limelight that there is power in Ghana. And many people has benefited from this power in the olden days.
Does it mean that we should all be traditionalists?
We are all traditional people. Automatically, we are traditionalists. We are all traditional people because we eat our traditional food. We wear our traditional attire. And when there is a festival, you once or one day or this attend your home festival. We are all practicing a tradition, but we are doing it in disguise. We don't want people to see because of a hypocrisy. So tradition, once it is a way of life, nobody can escape tradition. But beyond its spirituality is what people are not practicing by appeasing their ancestors, even though they are practicing without knowing that they are practicing it. Just like going to buy something at the mall, you pay a lot of taxes which you don't know. These are hidden taxes. So you practice tradition that you don't know you are practicing tradition. At the end of the day, in Christmas, you kill a fowl. You kill a goat. Where does the blood goes? Automatically, you are giving the blood to the ground. Without speaking, you are appeasing them. You are practicing spirituality in disguise, but you are not aware of it. Until you say, you must be conscious of yourself before, and now say, be aware of the divine ones around you. Then you will know that you are practicing a proper spirituality or a traditional. But everybody, in one way or the other, practice their tradition, which they don't know.
Wow. Now, another question, so I was our platform so to say. Religion ne buy no. Yes, so papa we there. Ana if you we there, ukofa omo ana obi hu na mo ye nyankoma de bi ofie nanim. Ana tete no, ebe na fie bia na agina de den esim. Ukofa de a ebekun, ukoyese ebekun. Ana ebia o ye nyankoma ye apai den sa gina ase ye apai ne ade no. Ana ebia mo be ka che se o sa nyama we ni na no. Upese on community enche nyankopon a adentina on kodem na on fodu am say it na waka the lord's prayer na wonka ebumo so mbe hye o mata ya say so abom pa kire mu nyame no am so mo ha say no adentina eno no ebetim be sesa ye de na edensa no ye say no a ebehu se o ene ye nje omo de ntum na ye nja ye de
fire akwadworo. Master, someone has come to show you the easiest way of fetching water. Somebody has come to show you easiest way, but then I'm saying what you more harm. Till I'm saying you soon some and you won't pass them. What you say? What Becca will say? Kosha with them na bompaye. Dancer will be gunsa, and I'll be chakoko, and I'll be your way. Now we need ensure any idea and no yet. War day, war nam change soon until men calling change. But I'm telling you, war day, war nam washing. Without the water to you cannot survive. Until we work hand in hand. But when one better will say, Kosha them, Kansabum, Nefre Unyankopon, but Wakatro say, before so be free Unyankopon, for Ubiso and Sana Wako. This is where the wisdom lies. I was Senka, a bit before you. Islam Bayano, and Rebecca will say, Ko Allah, but you have to pass through somebody before you can go. And yen anonymous say, before so we do the man come on for body so neko. So every mediator is a mediator. Being a man, being a tree, being this, is a mediator. Once you have a mediator and I have a mediator, every mediator is mediator. But the deceit, the deceivers was through our negligence. Any aquadro, bibite sa aquadro. Nipa ba so obi kura ukas wonyi apaye bi say ja apaye no tiri na awatwe bia na eso bra na okwa sole anwumre bia na okwa all night. It's laziness. Until everybody want a shortcut to life. And then they say ancestors. And then may be to be deceive woman.
Meja na we nso e say obi waye ni bibi anka mo setete no say obi wa ebrofom ebrofu na na ebrosi wo na wokotwa obetimi bibetima ya obetimi aka ho obetimi na me kan say na bone no ase wo ye pe na bibi ato
instant justice
ana mbeka say adenti na say wo yonko fa wa bia fa che no na onko ana mba kire no na bibi na so efolo sa part no se say no e ka say ko fa tradition na say yankonko fa time a obi fa ma dia na mekuno no
nyame mekuno na wawu
no na ana say obi koye ekotwa ntroto bi so na bibi ato no yanko fa ne njai say bi obi
me ba I don't know what police station any prison
ni pa bone for ntia ene mo breaking laws o men kan say
say ni pa bone for nti ni ase asem bone nti e na court ye den
oh
I did the assembly bin ye yini fi nipam judge need to be catch or say you are not worthy of mingling with mankind, so we should find a place for you. And our forefathers said you are not worthy of living on this planet, go and join your ancestors. Instead of we giving you food for your sins, then go to your ancestors. So it is a form of cleaning the earth. It is a form of of cleaning the one which is not good on this planet. Whilst we are piling them in the prisons, we are sending them back to their ancestors to go and learn, follow the queue, and come back again. Until every judgment is judgment.
And the make sense. You can find tradition.
Me say, so when the idea never go prison, one man be near the I go hoka. We need to until I go to prison there. And can your olden days now, there will be a lot of sanity in the system. Still in India, you will crowd one moment to put my names are. Go and go. One of the African countries, was a see America say, one must have money for change money. Be. Ubekwa policy kanu guna dia so say e do time so ko yi apai ya na say o ko bom pai ya o jani nyina ho obeba ne sika no ba kokora emfirimu adentia because there are certain laws and na say to me bi wo hodo a wo do sakwa obi ade a e be proud until they are living in harmony yakọ kleko yakọ ya say hu ye e ho na be fo obi ade ho na be fo obi ade yakọ no gopo one ever be ade ho wo bicycle si abonti waja obi bia ho bi amfa enti heaven na mo kasa kronu ni ho no what makes heaven a peaceful place because we say kronu ni ho enti samiti krobi mu na se tumi bi wo ho no mo a wo chiri bone na wo ye bone no so obekum na se ho no mo no kronu ni ho a is heaven better than that country?
No.
Then judge for yourself.
Wow. Agya, what is your mission for your followers? Then at the corporate
the entire me buy and say, my mission statement is to bring the message of our ancestors to you. To recoil back, it is not a sin to go back to your root. And penises or quatia buana no wama was sanko unchi. Intina asuja for kona bene wanswa was to get back to base, to re-strategize. I have come to mobilize people to get back to base. Let us strategize in an ancestral way and begin to move in the traditional way of our ancestors. To become who we are, to fear sin and to love ourselves. When all come to the knowing that I know that you cannot penetrate me and I cannot penetrate you, each and everyone be cautious of himself. This is my mission, for you to grow and become who you are through traditional means.
Yo, Agya can mission actually in Agya, this is our last question now. Yeah, the interview about in a year. Agya, besides a tradition, no, how does it help, or how is it going to help one, an individual, and then two, the nation in general? Because the time Mekasa says, Siano, your Christian, we know more Shesebia and Tokwanko baby, a peace council.
And your Juma, peace council, and your Juma. If the peace council is working, there will be no more wars. There will be no more wars. Cha Christian council, you know, Ghana, hey, Omuni Hana man for Bua man for Fasu. Eye Nyachum. Peace council or more Ghana, Omuni Hana Mona, your friend say, yeah, election, maybe you can be sikai. It's not working. Christian council is not working. But Samaka say young queer root to her. Papa be sorry, or cassa were ye traditionalists, and nunti a month for a sad line, a money dean. Bow pentem Kasai, no send command as some country. Ninyame Buana and Sasobi be the movie. Watch Romu da. Ye dear mobro, and a da, ye tremobro. O cat traditional tenor. No upiaso ya bosom. Now, so Bible ni Quran at the parliament, your far edit sorry, but Bonim Mudi Wachili. To make a traditional, make a tradition, tradition will bring sanity into the state, tradition will bring awareness into the state, Tradition will bring sanity in our governments. Because so young when near Yabema would in the Gopo shrine and I told you swear with them that as you are coming, the money given to you to develop Volta region, you will use that money to develop. If by any chance you smuggle or embezzle some, may these deities kill you and all your descendants. And then your friend say, "What swear? This fucking swear no, swear no. There is no power in those books." And I can say it with authority. So you all have an evidence that there is no power in the Bible and Quran using to swear in Parliament and even using by our governments. It's not working. If it is working, there will not be any embezzlement. If it is working, there will not be financial loss to the state. If it is working, 60 million will not run away from the Bank of Ghana. If it is working and somebody swear, we will not find $1 million in somebody's bed. It's not working. Tradition brings sanity to an environment. If we are able to practice our traditions, the spirits of Ghana will rise up and defend the nation. And to my papa na musi buadaka mu adabia musi obefefra no nananom betumi amana fefra amana yi.
Piao. Yo, enede ayede. So edum besi ase. Meneko. You bese shia na yede another episode. I know so emu yede na questions ni wom asabro. Edamase semunyamre na mohwe. So won subscribe ya. Message so be subscribe na wa like na wa share video na my na obi bia atibi eja obama your last words na
Yo me damase mo fan chere me hiti dodo edu ba bia enyamia e wo se eja no so na obi a wo hwe me tete ase se menye nipa bia me ka de fesem me ka de menim me ka de wo nim nia wo de wani ehu nia me ka ye de ye ntro mu no fabra comment section ase me Agya Yaw me gemfom se otum e banchirikire mu a me checho mu amoate ase ba de me kan say our ancestors live forever. You can burn all the religious books, but the knowledge and the wisdom of your ancestors live in your DNA. God bless you.
God bless you.